Hey everybody, Shelby here with Always and Forever, coming to you a little later with my What's Up Wednesday for this week. Again, you never know where you're going to find me. I'm sitting in a random parking lot right now because I just met Miranda to pass off stuff for her. She passed off stuff for me for this weekend. Always a big team effort. So, I was going to make her hop on here and do the first part of the What's Up Wednesday with me, but she's on her way to something else, so we'll let her slide this time. But, got her some stuff. We have, an adoption event / garage sale this weekend coming up, so getting some stuff to her, and then for the pub crawl, she was bringing me the speaker and candy for events this weekend and stuff, so always an adventure. But, just wanted to come on and take a few minutes just to talk about what we've got coming up here soon, ways you can get involved, ways you can support and help. We have a very, very, very busy week coming up. As you can imagine, the weather's getting nicer. There's fall festivals and other stuff like that, so we've got a lot on our plates. First thing that we've got is bingo tomorrow night at Hamburger Mary's. So if you are in town and don't have your reservation yet, please make sure and grab your reservation, because it can fill up, so which is always a great problem to have. But we've got so many cute bingo prizes to win and raffle items that we'll do extra, so make sure and go on their site. Bingo starts at 7, but you'll really want to be there by 6:30. It's only $10 to play. That gets you 10 games of bingo. And then we'll have raffle prizes and stuff for everything. And of course, we can accept cash, card, all that good stuff, but make sure and bring dollar bills to tip your drag queen. Gotta support them. So, Hamburger Mary's tomorrow night. So that will be an awful lot of fun. Then this weekend, and of course Miranda just left. I should have asked her where the garage sale was. Miranda, if you're watching this, post in the comments. I can't tell who else watching. But where the garage sale / adoption event is, because I flaked out and forgot to ask you. But Saturday, I will be up at MCC Maplewoods. They're having their annual Honk and Howl. So if you live up north, stop by Maplewoods in the morning. It's like a 10 to 1 kind of thing. They'll have a ton of vendors. We'll have a table set up. That's a lot of what we're doing this weekend, is tabling and getting word out about us. Then immediately after that, I'll be making a rundown for our pub crawl. So hopefully you've seen all the information for our pub crawl. We are doing that jointly with Pet Resource Center of Kansas City. Really raising money for everybody, but mostly we're focusing on the kitties this go around. So we will have raffle prizes. If you live local, you can bid on the raffle prizes, as long as you can, if you can pick it up, your winnings at Pet Resource Center. We're going to have a costume competition. We're stuffing the van full of dog and cat supplies for animals in need. So if you are around Saturday, it's from 4 to 7. The pre-party's from 3 to 4 in the Waldo area. So definitely come out. It's going to be so much fun. We've got 4 amazing bars that are being sponsors. So Social, Bar and Rec, Bobby Baker's, and Dodson's. So make sure, if you can't come this weekend, check them out, because that's pretty amazing what they're doing for us. They're doing different specialty drinks, and a portion of the proceeds will come back, or they're making a donation towards it. So definitely check out those places and come hang out with us if you can. It'll be just a really fun time hitting up each bar and raising funds. We're having a cat-themed costume contest, so that's always fun too. Just all kinds of cool stuff. So that's from 4 to 7 is the pub crawl, but definitely show up at 3. We will accept payment there. You can walk right up and register for the pub crawl, but it really does help if you do it beforehand, because we're going to be running crazy doing a lot of stuff. So we'll have music and vendors and all kinds of stuff like that. So very, very excited for that. And then on Sunday, if you are out by the Blue Springs area and familiar with Dogtoberfest, we will have a table at Dogtoberfest on Saturday. So we just got... I told somebody, if this week doesn't kill me, next week will. But it's all good stuff. It's so much fun. So come out to bingo. Come out for, one of these outreach events like Dogtoberfest. any ways you can help. And of course, as always, we're looking for fosters and volunteers to come sit at, to work events like that, to come help us sell bingo cards, all kinds of cool ways you can help. And then before you know it, it's going to be Halloween. Every location is having some type of Halloween event. Next weekend will be first with the Red Barn. We'll have our Doggo Dash. So registration is up for that. So definitely make sure and sign up. And even if you don't have a dog like me, just come out and look at all the adorable dogs in their costumes. I think most of the cats in my house would probably smother me in my sleep if I dressed them up in a costume. But there's some really good, people come up with some really fun, creative costumes, and we'll have a bake sale at that and sell some merch and just get together and have fun for the holidays. And then the Gray Barn and Osawatomie Shelter are both having Halloween events. So definitely make sure and check those out. And then it's crazy to think, but before you know it, we'll be at November and the holiday season. So we have Foaling at Foaling Warehouse. Huge shout out to Charlie and his team at Foaling Warehouse. If you have never been there, it's so much fun. I discovered muscles in my shoulders last time we played. I didn't know I had. But for those that don't know, Charlie and his team are completely giving us access to the facility for free. We get every dime of every ticket that night. We're having a chili cook-off, so if you like to cook, we're looking for people to make chili, but also different types of breads and desserts that could go with it. So whether it's cornbread or sourdough, or you can harness your inner Taylor Swift and make some sourdough or something. But cinnamon rolls, think about things that might go good with chili and desserts. So definitely get signed up for that. It's the Chiefs-Bills game. If anybody's a football person like me, this NFL season's been a little nuts, so don't know what to expect out of that game. But Chiefs-Bills is always a good game, and it'll be a lot of fun. So definitely join us. And then, of course, we've got our art show coming up. And I know Amy she's doing well, but could still use some art. So if you know of any artists that would like to donate something to go in the art show, we can absolutely talk on that. So just a lot going on. Just a reminder for the pub crawl, if you can't physically attend, there is a donate button. You can also, like I said, if you live local and can stop by Pet Resource Center sometime next week, you can pick up your winnings there. So you can still bid on raffle prizes, even if you can't be there. But if you can, grab your friends and come out. It's going to be just such a blast. So there's usually a way for you to be able to support on there. And then real soon, before we know it, we'll be putting out stuff for our holiday mart. We got a couple of new exciting things for this year. So be on the lookout for that. It's stuff that you'll have by Christmas, and we're focusing on some more wintry type items to put in there. So once you get them, or if you're giving them to someone for, holiday gift, they still have some time to enjoy it. So, we'll be having a lot of information coming out about that pretty soon. So, as always, check alwaysandforever.org/events so you can see all the different things that we have going on, all the different ways, all the, parades and adoption events and things are also on there. It's not just fundraising events. So, if you're looking for any way to get involved with stuff, like we said, like just this weekend we got stuff all the way up north for you Northlanders if you want to come to Honkin' Owl. Then we'll be over in Blue Springs. We're going to be Midtown for bingo. We're going to be in Waldo for the pub crawl. We got stuff on the Kansas side. We've got our community visits that take place. So if you're in the KC Metro-ish area, we could probably find a spot for you. So, well, I am going to get off here. Next step is to go start getting stuff ready for all our weekend events. So, super thankful for volunteers that help us. I've got a whole crew of people that are helping out at Dogtoberfest because it is from like 10 to 4. So, and the pub crawl's the day before. So, we've got a whole amazing team that I'm going to get all the supplies they need to. All they got to do is show up and talk about Always and Forever, which is pretty, I may be a little biased, but it's pretty easy to do. So, thank you all for listening in. If you have any questions, definitely let us know. And I'm sure you'll see me online or something at one of these events this weekend. But if you have any questions on ways to get involved and stuff, just give us a shout out. So thank you. Everybody have a good night.